wasn't me! Today on Action Figure Times, Doc Owen and the League of Extraordinary Toy Men, we're going to be looking at the Marvel Select Red Skull. As you know, last time we were checking out, when we looked at a Marvel product, we were looking at the Diamond Select or Marvel Select Captain America. We ended up with a couple pieces that we really couldn't use. But you know, if you're going to have a hero, you need to have somebody to punch. So, we've got the Red Skull, and hopefully we'll find out what this piece is. Now, very nice, got the Hydra symbol down there. I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. He's obviously in the package, got some big piece of equipment inside of there. Got some fairly decent art on the side. I think that looks good. It's got the Avengers symbol, so we're all getting ready for the movie. Obviously, he seems to be like he's going to end up in the movie. Might not, though, I guess. I think he did I can't remember the actor's name, but he did a great job on this part. Of course, I've always liked him, you know, in The Matrix and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and get him open. I saw this. Don't forget, we get a little sample booklet. Shows us Mini-Mates on this side, Marvel Select on this side. You know, I think I'd actually like to have a Marvel Select Hawkeye. I think that looks kind of neat. But you get the comic version, cap. Anyway. Of course, we got our base. So let's see, with our base here, the two pieces do join together. It's kind of got like a tongue and groove thing. But it looks like I might need to do something else. I hope I just didn't put this together before it needed to go. Anyway, I got me a floor plate here, and evidently this is going to be the rest. Again, he's got metal twist ties, so this is going to take me a minute. I'll be right back with you. Guys, that was ridiculously difficult. Next time I'm going to have to get one of my Gerber tools out and cut the wires, because that was just trying to untwist those. It was made by a guy the guy who twisted those up. He invented the Rubik's Cube. I mean, it was ridiculous. So anyway, all right. So we got this piece here. Obviously, this is going to be something that's supposed to resemble the containment unit that the Red Skull used for the Cosmic Cube. And maybe I should have waited to put this together. Well, no, that's the way it's got to go. I can't afford to spend a whole... Oh, there we go. All right, so I've got me a little piece of machinery, and then this caps piece goes on the top right there. And then it kind of looks like the cube, you know, the containment unit that he was going to try to grab. Kind of a neat looking base to put him on, but we'll talk about that later. Now, this is one of the coolest coats in all of movies and comicdom. I mean, maybe Remy LeBeau's, he's got a kind of a cool coat. The Question has a great coat. In movies, Keanu Reeves, you know, in The Matrix, has a great coat. But this, I have a great coat. Maybe I'll show it to you sometimes. But this is a very, very cool coat. In fact, if you ever make this coat, if you will send me one, I will wear it to conventions. And when people say, "Where did you get such a great coat, Doc?" I'll say, "Your company." Just so I can wear the coat. Now, very cool coat. Now, here we are. I like the metal accompaniments. If I actually had the coat, I don't know that I would have those. But this is cool the way it comes all the way across. The sleeves are kind of neat. The sleeves, even though the coat is all black with the exception of the silver accompaniments, if you look on the sleeves, you'll see this up close, he's got kind of silver lining to that. He's actually got a Hydra belt buckle on, and then on either sleeve looks to be the Hydra patch. If you make me a coat, please don't put a Hydra patch on it. That wouldn't be good. And as much as I love the AFT logo, let's just keep it simple and black. The coat is kind of soft. moves around a little bit, not much. You're obviously not going to be able to take it off, but he does spin at the waist. Shoulders are going to be limited a little bit in the motion. He's got elbow joints, and it turns back and forth, and I can't tell, yeah, his wrist will turn as well, so that's kind of neat. Oh, the pockets on the coat have red lining. This is actually very, very cool looking concept. But the thing with the red skull, what would it be? His red skull. That's actually very good. He actually looks like someone that had all the skull, skin peeled off their face and their head turned red. I mean, that happens all the time, right? So, but this is a very, very cool scope. I want to really show it to you up close. It'll be neat. Now, another big plus about this figure is he comes with a German broom-handled Mauser. Looks a little bit big, more like one of the Chinese 45 knockoffs, but rather than one of the Red 9s. But it is my favorite pistol, so we'll forgive it. I do have a new favorite assault rifle lately, but the pistol remains the same. I actually used to carry one of those years ago, a German broom-handled Mauser. I really, really liked it. It's one of my favorite weapons. Just love the wet shot. On the back, kind of got this V thing going on there that's kind of cool. Now, as far as leg articulation, obviously he's got a coat on, so he's not going to be able to kick. But as far as bringing his legs out straight, that's about as far as that. He could do it like a Michael Jackson. Can you hear me? Can you? I don't know. Anyway, so he can stand on the base. Now, there are no foot pegs on this base, which honestly I kind of question. I mean, they have foot pegs in their feet. I kind of question why you wouldn't put foot pegs on it, personally. You can make him where he's kind of, this other hand is a fist, which is a shame because it'd be neat where if he was kind of reaching for the cube because it's got like a little handle on it. I'll try to show you that up close. And then you've got Cap coming in. And he can't draw his gun either because it's, on his shield arm. And I still haven't figured out how to... Actually, I shot these back to back, so it's not like I've spent weeks trying to figure out how to slide that gun into his hand. But all in all, this is a pretty cool setup, even without the foot pegs. But I'm going to go ahead and show you Red Skull up close. So here we are looking at the Red Skull up close. You can obviously tell why he's called the Red Skull. Very, very nice sculpt. I really like it. I love all these red accoutrements around in the highlightings around his coat and things. Very impressive. You can see here what I was talking about. The coat is very, very cool. Got the Hydra belt buckle there. The Hydra symbol right there. Very, very nice coat. I even like that. He's got one hand, much like Captain America had. One fist there. Now he does have one of the greatest pistols in the world, the German broom-handled Mauser. Very, very nice figure. Now he doesn't have very much articulation. His head will turn side to side. His arm, that's about the extent of its motion. There's not a chest joint. It wouldn't matter because he's got a coat on, so he's not going to be moving. He can pull his arm a little bit further in. It'll twist. The hands twist. The knee, this leg will come out some. His foot will go back and forth. This leg, you're pretty much going to be hampered under the coat. It's not going anywhere. Actually, I'm really pretty impressed by this thing. Very, very cool. Now, in regards to the base, He comes with 2 pieces here, and that looks pretty good. Now, you'll have to go to the website so that I can actually show you the thing all put together, because it's hard to do here on the camera, but you can see how that it's kind of a tongue and groove process. Oh, excuse me. It's kind of a tongue and groove process that just kind of fits together. It's going to fit. It will fit together just like that. Anyway, this is Doc Owen. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the Marvel Select Red Skull, a very formidable figure. You know, he's a lot like the DC Director in that he's not very well articulated, but also he has a great, great sculpt. If you haven't seen the movie, you really should before it disappears. That's one of my first things to buy on DVD when it comes out. And again, thank you for tuning in to Action Figure Times. This is Doc Owen reminding you to be extraordinary. Make sure you tell all your friends about us. We want to hear your comments, and we'll see you next time.